The only sound was the click of the lock, a heavy, final sound that echoed in the velvet-draped silence of the room. Malachi Brandt smiled. It was a slow, serpentine curve of his lips that didn't touch his eyes. Behavioral calibration begins now. Tatum, he murmured, his voice a low vibration that seemed to crawl over my skin. He called it calibration, the way one might tune a piano, as if my fear, my defiance, the very soul of me, were just strings to be tightened or loosened to his liking. I was 12. I stood in the center of the opulent study, my hands clenched into small, white-knuckled fists at my sides. The air smelled of old leather, expensive scotch, and something else, something metallic and cold, antiseptic. Your father is disappointed, he continued, circling me like a shark. Alaric believes in precision, in order. You, my dear, have introduced chaos. My crime had been a book, a novel Leah had been reading, its cover depicting a shirtless billionaire pinning a wide-eyed girl against a wall, gilded cage. I had seen the look of rapture on her face and something inside me had snapped. I had ripped it from her hands, torn its glossy pages to shreds, my voice a raw shriek in the quiet of the school library. It's a lie. They don't love you. They put you in a cage and call it a castle. Now, I was the one in a cage. Malachi stopped in front of me, his shadow swallowing me whole. We must teach you to appreciate your castle, Tatum, to understand that the bars are there for your protection, for your perfection. He reached out, not to touch me, but to trace the line of my jaw with the cool, smooth shaft of a silver scalpel. I didn't flinch. I couldn't give him that. He saw the stillness in my eyes, the chilling lack of tears, and his smile widened. Ah, he whispered, a sound of perverse delight, a challenge. Excellent. Alaric may want a pet, but I prefer to break a falcon. He turned away, towards a polished mahogany cabinet. The click of the lock had been the end of something, the end of the child named Tatum Kirk, and as I watched him select his tools, I knew, with a certainty that burned colder than any fear, that this was the beginning of something else entirely.